April 22nd was Anne Steele Day in recognition of the 20th Muskegon president.
Replacement of the turf at McConaughey Stadium is underway for the summer.
And Aaron and Matt are back with another 1-minute review.
Thanks for tuning in to the final episode of the Muskie Daily this year. I'm Andrew Dunlap along with Bryce Lilbridge.
Tonight we're bringing you a brief recap of the events that took place in honor of Anne Steele Day. Last Friday, students, faculty, and staff from Muskegon University gathered in the Roberta A. Smith Library to honor Muskegon's 20th president, Anne C. Steele, for Anne C. Steele Day. During the event, which ran from 3 to 5 in the afternoon, students were able to talk to Steele and thank her before she retires on June 30th. At 3:15, Janet Heaterbass, the interim vice president of advancement, welcomed Senator Troy Balderson to read a proclamation to praise Steele. Others who spoke at the event were New Concord Mayor Brett Essex, Student Senate Executive Board President Maggie Hale, and others. Steele herself spoke at the event, remembering and telling stories about her tenure as Muskegon's president.
Construction on Muskegon University's football field is currently underway as of April 25th. The foundation of the current turf was beginning to deteriorate, and the hope is that by installing a new turf, the Muskegon football team will be able to put on a better performance and have a proper home field advantage. The track is currently closed off until construction is complete, and the new turf is expected to be installed and ready to go by the time students return to campus in August.
Muskegon University will kick off their 2016 graduation ceremonies on May 7th at 10 in the morning with baccalaureate. The commencement ceremony will start at 1:30 in the afternoon. Both of the ceremonies will be broadcasted live on WMCO. Commencement will air live on Orbit TV at 1:30. We're going to take a short break, but stay tuned because coming up we will take a look at your state and national news.
All that and more after break.
We have the music. We have the cameras. We have the talent. Orbit Media, where the magic happens.
On the story. On the quad. On the scene. This is the Muskie Daily.
Using the old lemonade stand method, a young boy works to earn money with his own adoption with staggering results, and authorities search for a woman caught using her car to walk her dog. Jeremy Roth has more in today's Take a Look at This.
A Missouri third grader who's selling lemonade to help pay for his own adoption has seen an amazing outpouring of support. Last week, the 9-year-old sold $1 lemonades and cookies while his adoptive family held a yard sale to help pay for the pricey adoption process. Local media reports the family was hoping to raise $5,000, but so far, between lemonades and donations, they've raised a whopping $14,000. A woman in California who was caught on camera using her car to walk a dog clearly took the easy way out on the chore, but she may end up learning a hard lesson. Authorities are now looking for her after seeing the video showing the leashed dog running alongside the car. The eyewitness who shot the video confronted the woman and says the incident left her furious.
You have a dog and you don't feel like getting out to walk it, then you shouldn't have a dog.
The woman could be charged with cruelty if they find her. Look, I get it. Maybe walking's not your thing. But if you're going to stay on your duff, at least dress up and make a show of it. Enter Taiwan's office chair races. Taking a cue from a Japanese tradition, participants dress up in bizarre costumes and race backwards down streets in office chairs. I mean, I guess this is weird. I'm actually wearing something similar. For Take a Look at This, I'm wearing a dinosaur costume. I mean, I'm Jeremy Roth.
Remember when High C Ecto Cooler? It's back! Coca-Cola is bringing back the nostalgia brand in time for the new Ghostbusters movie. The drink was on the market from 1987 to 2001. The Ecto Cooler will be sold in packs of 6-ounce juice boxes or 11.5-ounce aluminum cans. The cans are printed with thermal ink that turns green when cold. Coca-Cola says the Ecto Cooler will be available in stores May 30th. The next Ghostbusters film hits the theaters July 15th.
A 12-year-old girl in Rochester, New York was excited to run her first 5K race last weekend. She didn't complete that race. She actually competed a half marathon instead, and it was all by mistake. Ashley Dorzenbacher explains.
Lee Arianez Rodriguez Espada rushed to the starting line Sunday morning, thinking she was late to her race.
The man told me I could jump in with these group of runners.
So she jumped in, quickly finding someone to pace alongside of, but felt like something was wrong.
I asked her how long it was, and she said it was like 13 miles, and that's when it struck me that I think I was in the half marathon instead of the 5K.
That was the race she signed up for, and the one her mom had been watching runner after runner finish.
It's 1:30, she doesn't cross in the line, the half marathon people are coming already, and less from the 5K are coming.
Brenda Lee says that's when police and race organizers got involved. They were trying to track her down by the chip on her bib, but it hadn't registered that she even started running.
We didn't know where she was, and as we found out she was coming to the finish line, I specifically was watching for her, and she looked amazing.
The announcer called out my name, she was looking for me, and she said, "There she is," and I started sprinting at the end.
Her mom tells us she started crying, hugging her daughter.
And I see her with a medal, I'm like, oh my God, she ran, the other one, like, for real. And she's just 12 years old, and she decided to keep running and not giving up.
Lee started to run only 2 months ago, and she now has a medal to remember her first half marathon, one she finished in 2 hours and 43 minutes.
I'm really proud.
Lee said a police officer did come up to her during the race and let her know that her family was looking for her. She told him she knew that, but she still really wanted to keep running, so the officer let her finish. Florida neighbors and the loyal family dog are being credited with rescuing a deputy's family from their burning home. Mark Lumen has the story.
And we heard a loud boom from a house that was just a couple of houses down over here. We saw orange flames coming out.
Chip Dover says he was met with flames raging out of control after hearing an explosion from his neighbor's home. He soon saw someone trapped inside.
There was some patio furniture there, so I grabbed a chair, smashed out one of the windows, and there was a woman inside. We could hear her. My son was calling for her to come to the window.
Dover says he grabbed the woman, who we're learning is a Seminole County deputy. After being pulled to safety, the deputy screamed for her family.
She had said that her husband and 2 children were still in the house. The responders knocked in the front door, and soon afterwards the husband came out, and they went in the same window that she came out of and grabbed the little boy.
Once the father was rescued, firefighters say the family's dog led them to the 2 small children, just 1 and 4 years old. The sheriff's office saying while overcome with smoke, the deputy's chief concern was for her family.
She is an absolute trooper. She's a hero within our organization, and her actions tonight demonstrate that behavior.
We'll be taking a short break on the Muskie Daily, but stick around because when we return, Zach Vinsky will have your sports and weather update.
We'll be right back.
Stay updated on decisions being made on campus by tuning into Student Senate here on Orbit TV. Student Senate meetings air every Tuesday at 11 in the evening and Wednesdays through Sundays at 10 in the morning and 6 and 11 in the evening.
A team led with experience, reporters forged from ethics, and a crew dedicated to bringing the knowledge. This is the Muskie Daily, the #1 rated college television broadcasters in New Concord.
Tonight, the weather will be mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. The low will be 47. Tomorrow, we'll see the rain move away and have partly sunny skies with a high of 68. Tomorrow night will be cloudy with a chance of showers. The low will be 51. Now, here's a look at your extended forecast.
We have the music. We have the cameras. We have the talent. Orbit Media, where the magic happens.
On the story. On the quad. On the scene. This is the Muskie Daily.
Muskie athletes gathered together last night for the first ever Golden Hook Awards in the Anne Steele Center. The night was full of laughs and applause as the student athletes were honored for their accomplishments this year. Some of the awards included volleyball's Deidre Prince taking home the Sparkplug Award for being everywhere at once on the volleyball court, softball's Dakota Diamiscus being named the Breakthrough Athlete of the Year, and men's basketball's Josh Keys with the best single game performance. The night even included a gift for retiring Muskingum president Anne Steele. Head softball coach Carrie Winters helped organize the event as one of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee advisors and said that after the ceremony that she hopes to make it even bigger next year. Muskie softball had a successful weekend, sweeping John Carroll at home in an OAC doubleheader. The Muskies took care of business themselves and got a little help from Otterbein and Ohio Northern as the Cardinals split against Mount Union and the Polar Bears did the same against Heidelberg, vaulting the Muskies into a tie for fourth place with the Student Princes. Heidelberg holds the tiebreaker right now, but the Muskies have a favorable matchup to end the season on Saturday as they take on 9th place Baldwin Wallace, while Heidelberg plays first place Otterbein. The baseball team split their doubleheader against John Carroll on Saturday, taking Game 1 6-5 in 11 innings, then falling in the nightcap 8-2. Austin DeVore had a good day at the plate in Game 1, going 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a double. The 16-16 Muskies will end their regular season on Saturday when they host Baldwin Wallace. The year of program first continued for the women's lacrosse team on Saturday as the team earned their first conference win despite the OAC's second leading scorer, Ashley Adams, recording no goals. The ladies downed Wilmington 6-5 on their road to bring their overall record to 5-15 on the year. The team is back at it on Saturday when they end their season at Capitol. We're going to take a short break, but when we return, we'll be taking a new look at this week's campus events and the 1-minute review.
Stay updated on decisions being made on campus by tuning into Student Senate here on Orbit TV. Student Senate meetings air every Tuesday at 11 in the evening and Wednesdays through Sundays at 10 in the morning and 6 and 11 in the evening.
A team led with experience, reporters forged from ethics, and a crew dedicated to bringing the knowledge. This is the Muskie Daily, the #1 rated college television broadcasters in New Concord.
Hashtag you know his name. Aaron and Matt sure do, and they talk about the trailer for the new Jason Bourne movie on the 1-minute review.
You know his name!
Jason Bourne.
Comes out this July. Yeah, new trailer came out. It was freaking awesome.
Very reminiscent of the past 4 movies.
Lots of flashbacks, you know.
Yes.
And then, of course, Matt Damon, Jason Bourne.
So glad he's back.
Exactly.
Jeremy Renner did a great job.
I like Jeremy Renner.
But I like Matt Damon a lot. So
gotta stick with the originals.
Yes.
That's where it's at.
Love the scene where he's in like the battle ring and he has to the fighting ring and he has to
fight that guy.
And he takes him out one blow. Yeah,
it was
great.
like 2 seconds and it's over.
Yeah.
Like,
what?
Jason Bourne has to have good car chases. Yes. That's like their staple.
Yes, the car chase at the end was like almost perfect. Halfway through the car chase in the trailer, I was like, yeah, I want to go see this.
Exactly.
So, Jason Bourne comes out on July 29th this year, so go ahead and go and see it.
I'll see it.
I'll see it too.
I'll see it more.
I'm Tree.
I'm DJ Ace.
This has been 1-minute review. Have a great day.
That is it for this episode of the Muskie Daily. Go to orbitmediaonline.com for more news and information.
And tune in to WMCO 90.7. Have a good day, New Concord.